Welcome, people of God. It's a Sunday afternoon, and this is Apostle David. And we have to always, like I say, be thankful to the living God that you are still part of the divine selection. This afternoon, I want us, as children of God, to look at something in this physical world compared to the spiritual world. A lot of people are walking about, they don't even have any idea or any consciousness about the spiritual world. They think that this world that we are is just physical, this world that we are is just what it is. This world that we are is only a physical construct. The what we feel, what we touch, what we see, that is what they think their physical eyes tell them, because they don't have spiritual eyes to see. Child of God. This afternoon, I want to tell you that there's another part. A part of this physical world that we see. This physical world, which we have to see by the eye, we have to touch by the arm or the with the fingers, we have to feel with the body. All these physical attributes. There is a world that we don't use these things to feel. There's a world which we can see with our third eye, with the third eye or the spiritual eye. If you don't have the spiritual eye, you can't be able to see that world. But I can tell you that world is near us. We can stand at any point in this physical world and see that world if we have the ability to see spiritually. In this physical world, in this world called Saswad, this world we all know is governed by the male. This world is a male world, a male dominated world, whereby only good things are reserved for the male. The president of America is a male. The head of the family is a male. Most corporations have males as their leader. It's like this world, this physical world, is dominated by the male. The leaders, most of them are males, little few females. So this physical world is dominated by the male gender, and it's very, 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 I would say, the way it is. You see, so it makes the male gender thinks he is superior. It makes the male gender thinks that everything is him. He leads. If you come to this physical world, who creates human beings? Who give birth to human beings? Who carry the babies in their stomach for a long time, 9 months? Who does all of those things? The male cannot do that. The female does that. So these things that a female can do, the ability to reproduce itself, the ability to produce another human being, elevate the female gender higher in the other world. If I say the other world, I'm talking about the spiritual world, which you can't use your physical eyes to see, but you need the spiritual eyes to see. I'm here to tell you something that you might not know. The female gender might not be dominating in this physical world, but the female gender is powerful in the spiritual world than in this physical world. If you go to the spiritual world, the female dominates. If you go to the spiritual world, the female is powerful. I can tell you, the virtue of one male, the virtue of one female equals to 3 males. So you need 3 males to replace a female. The female is very powerful, but most women don't know it because they don't know what is in the spiritual world. In the spiritual world, we don't even allow females to reach a certain spiritual point, because if the females are allowed, they'll be considered too powerful because they are already powerful. It's not like that with men. Men are powerful in the physical world, but they are not powerful in the spiritual world. Females dominate the spiritual world. The female principle, the female aspect of the universe is the most dominating part of the spiritual world. It's the most cherished part of the spiritual world. It keeps the world at peace. Even in this physical world, you wake up in the morning without mothers. You wake up in the morning without sisters. You wake up in the morning without wives. You wake up in the morning without girlfriends. You wake up in the morning. How will it be like? That there will be no females on earth. I think this world is going to be a rigid world. This world is going to be a wicked world, because there's not going to be any factor that will make this world a balanced place. This morning, I came to explain some things to you. I came to let you understand that this world is not what you think it is. This world is not only physical. There's a spiritual component where you need a spiritual eye to see. The human spiritual eye is here. This is what they call the ajna. This is what they call the third eye. This in Christianity is called a spiritual eye. It takes the grace of God. It takes the grace of God to open this eye for you. And when it starts opening spiritually, and you can see into the spirit world, you know what we're talking about. There is a place in the spirit world. The spirit world has many categories. The spirit world has many dimensions. As I'm talking to you, there are about 6 spirit worlds, making part with the earth combined, or with the physical world combined, making 7 worlds. And the 6 worlds which are subtle, which are unseen by the physical eyes, are what we call the spirit world. When your attention, or when your consciousness leaves this physical world, the next world that it goes to is called the astral world. The astral world is part of the spirit world, and the spirit world of the astral is where the emotional body is. The emotional body, everybody have an emotional body. When you sleep, you can consciously, if you are, by the grace of God, if you are a prophet, you are a man of God, you can consciously leave the astral, take the astral body and go into the astral world. The astral body is the same as the emotional body. When you go to the astral world, everything that you are doing is just like the physical world. The astral world is where the witches meet. The astral world is where the dwarfs are. The astral world is inhabited by many demons. The astral world is where those who just died are right now. So if you don't believe, I will tell you something. When you are with a cat in a room, the cat, sometimes you think that, oh, the cat is reacting to empty space. The cat is reacting to empty space. No, the cat is not reacting to empty space. The cat has a larger range. But the cat can see into the astral world. You cannot see it. So the cat is reacting to spirits in that astral world. Today, I won't talk too much, but I want you to know that this world that we are, the female gender leads, and there's a world that you don't see called the astral world. The astral world dominates. The astral world dominates the physical world. The astral world, the laws there are little. For instance, in the astral world, you don't need a car to go from one place to the other. In the astral world, it's just a thought of emotion. I'll be back again. This is Apostle David. Have a good afternoon. God bless you this afternoon. God bless you very much.